Bay moving on to the divisional round. The Philadelphia Eagles season is over. Here is their head coach Nick Sirianni after this loss.
The amount of plays we had dictate some of that. We really didn't have a good drive until was it our third or fourth drive? Maybe our fourth drive where it was a sustained drive. But no doubt, I mean, that's my job to get Devontae going earlier because he's a heck of a football player. And of course, we want to get him going, but there's different things that play into that. But I'll accept that. That starts with me, regardless of how the drives are going. But yeah. So definitely got to get him going earlier, and he wasn't a part of it early. There were some things called to him in the defense, early on. The defense forced the ball to go somewhere else. So you want to get them going, but you also don't want to force it to what they're doing.
What happened to John Rager's muff punt, and did you consider not putting him back out there?
Well, the muff punt right there, the wind was messed with him a little bit earlier in the game. And it looked like he came up. Again, I'll have to look at the tape exactly what happened, and I'm going to the defense to try to help get that thing going. So I didn't have a chance to talk to Clay about it. Obviously, I saw it. It just looked like he misjudged it and came back. Sure, like whenever you have a mistake or something like that, that's a big mistake. You always are going to be like, hey, what's the next approach? Does Greg Ward go back there? Well, Greg Ward had back spasms and he was out, and so we would have explored that option. He got another opportunity, made a good play, but then they made a mistake again on that, and he's going to want those plays back. We'll get back to the drawing board and fix those things. But as far as why we stayed with Jalen, I'm glad he made a play after that. Again, not happy with the one that happened after the play that he made, but it was more so about Greg being out.
When you get down early, obviously 2 possessions, it's never good. You never want to be down those 2 possessions. But the way you built this offense, particularly, how much stress does that put on you to be in that situation?
I think it would create. I know what you're getting at there with, like, as far as being a run first team, it's hard to be down 17 points. But I think what you've seen from our offense the entire year is that we are an explosive offense, even though we're a run first offense. And so I didn't feel the stress until we went down, maybe 24. I felt like we could play, our game still, where we were mixing it, maybe passing it just a little bit more. But the explosive plays weren't there today. Again, anytime the explosive plays aren't there, I'm always going to put myself in that situation first. I'll have to see the numbers of what we were, but some of our explosive plays came on some, when we were down and they were playing a little bit softer. But I didn't feel that press until we were down maybe 24-0.
Hey Nick, bigger picture, how do you walk away feeling about Jalen Hurts this season?
Again, you get we're all going to say for today's game. He didn't play his best game, as we all know. But you don't take the body of work that he had for 17 weeks, and I know he didn't play in 2 games, so 15 weeks, and say you put everything on this game, right? And I know we're all judged on the last game that we played. I understand that. I fully get that. But I felt really, I felt like Jalen grew throughout the year. And he got better as a passer. He got better as a reading the defenses, getting the ball to the right place. He developed so much in his ability to extend plays, of not only making plays with his feet, but also making plays downfield on the scramble. I know the one today, he scrambled and threw the interception. He had some other good scrambles that were good plays though as well. So I feel really good with what we have in place right here at the quarterback position. He played. I thought he had a great year, and he came a long way. And that's what I expect from Jalen, just because of the type of football character he has, the type of character he has, the toughness that he has, the love for football that he has. I can't say enough good things about Jalen the player, the person, and the player. And so I feel good about him. I know, again, this was the game that none of us are going to be satisfied with. Me, him, multiple guys on that football team. But I'm really pleased with how he came along this year and the leader he is on this football team.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.